Fighting Highlanders of Baldwin High School with a record of 6 wins and 3 losses, 1 win and 0 losses in section, and the Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School with a record of 5 wins, 4 losses, 2 and 2 in section. Will everyone please rise now, and gentlemen, remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem by Upper St. Clair graduate Sadie Price.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the were so gallantly streaming, and rockets made bubbles bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner wave o'er the land of the free and the
Awesome, Sadie. And now let's meet the starting lineups for the Fighting Highlanders of Baldwin High School. At guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 5, Abby Marzina. At forward, the 5'10" sophomore, number 15, Nina Virgili. At guard, the 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Lexi Bernardis. At guard, 5'9" sophomore, number 22, Anna Lucarelli. At guard, 5'6" freshman, number 34, Lauren Altamida. The Fighting Highlanders are coached by Kyle DiGregorio, who is assisted by Paul Hines, Lacey Clark, and Mark Bernardis. And now, the starting lineup for your Panthers of Upper St. Clair High School. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 00, Sarah Price. At guard, a 5'5" senior, number 4, Allison Delaperi. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Margaret McClintock. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 15, Lindsay Meyer. And at guard, a 5'7" senior, number 23, Cassandra Cartsonis. The Upper St. Clair Panthers are coached by Pete Serio, who is assisted by Brian Morrell, Justin Grimla, John Fontana, and Ashley Zimmer. The officials for this evening's match are Karen Glassbrenner, Leslie Whalen, and Margot Hinton. Good luck to both teams, and let's play basketball.
And that brings us to us. Welcome back, everybody, to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. It's Lady Panthers basketball night tonight. It's Monday, January 7th. Kevin McGahee, my name. Kira Hughes behind the cameras. We're bringing tonight's contest as the visiting Baldwin Highlanders come to town for their one appearance this year on the home court of the Upper St. Clair Panthers. It's just after New Year's. We're in the middle of the section season. The Panthers in at 2-2. I think that puts us in 4th place right now. And what you'll see tonight is a contrast of, well, classes, I guess. The Panthers start 5 seniors, and the Baldwin Highlanders, with I believe it's a 1-3 section record, 4 sophomores and a freshman tonight. So we shall see how this all turns out. The tip won by Sarah Price of the Panthers. Lindsay Meyer had it. Marley McClintock down low underneath to Sarah Price. She comes back out and for three.
Number 23,
Cassie Kartsonis opens up the scoring with a three for the Panthers from straight away outside the three-point arc. Baldwin now with it. Of course, in the purple jerseys, moving left to right here in this first half. We'll get the players straight. That ball is hoisted out of bounds over the St. Clair bench. It'll be the Highlanders on the inbound. Number 34 is freshman Morgan Altavilla. Inbounds to number 22, sophomore Anna Lucarelli. Comes across the timeline into the man-to-man Panthers defense. Number 15 across the way is Nina Dongili. A sophomore layup off the glass. Sarah Price with it and gets it right back. Well, I don't think the Panthers were ready for the full court press defense. Allison Delacari had it, lost it, and it'll be Baldwin ball under their own bucket. Panthers with the early 3-0 lead. Out high to Anna Lucarelli against the man-to-man defense. Comes into the lane and it'll be a hand check. First personal foul called. It'll be against the Panthers. Let's see who's picked up. Allison Delacari gets that one, her first. First team foul, Baldwin again on the inbound under the bucket. Out front to number 5, Abby Marzina, a sophomore. Well, when you're that size, you're not going to get a down layup against Sarah Price. It was blocked. St. Clair comes away with it. Delacari on the far side. Back out front to Cassie Kartsonis. Ali Delacari with it again. Lindsay Meyer now. Sarah Price looking down low at 6'2", up off the glass, just off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Abby Marzina for Baldwin. A three-point attempt from the far side. Rim no good. Sarah Price, her second rebound. Marley McClintock with it now into the forecourt. Panthers playing quickly now. Quick offense. Marley looking for help, and that probably is a hand check. Yes, indeed. That one's on Anna Lucarelli for Baldwin. Her first. Lindsay Meyer on the inbound. Cassie Kartsonis with it. Man-to-man defense being played by Baldwin. Sarah Price down low. Clears out some space, but has the ball stolen away by Nina Dongili. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be Highlander ball. Morgan Altavilla, the freshman, on the inbound. Sarah Price, she says, keep that ball high. There is nobody her size down there. She brought the ball down to the floor, had to bat it away. Still a 3-0 Panther lead. 2 minutes gone, first quarter. Out front, Morgan Altavilla with it. Drives down the lane. From the baseline, a three. That goes down. Number 21 is Alexi Bartonas. A sophomore for her first three. We're all knotted up a three early in this contest. That's a tough shot, a baseline three. Lindsay Meyer, how about that one? Rim no good. Baldwin with a rebound. Lindsay Meyer with the defense. Could not get at the ball. And into the lane. And little jumper off the rim, no good. Marley McClintock with the St. Clair rebound. Gives off to Lindsay Meyer. The drive down the lane off the glass. Little too hard. Nina Dongili from Baldwin comes away with that rebound. Abby Marzina with it, gets it back out, and yes, over and back. That pass took the ball to the backcourt. The violation gives the ball over to the Panthers at the midcourt line. Lindsay Meyer on the inbound for the Panthers. Almost 3 minutes gone now. First quarter. Double teamed. Oh boy. Allison Delacari just gave the ball up. Baldwin came away with it. If you're watching, youngsters, do not get trapped in the corner of your offensive zone. Ahead it goes to Lindsay Meyer. 2 steps up off the glass and in. That, ladies and gents, is how you run the fast break. Lindsay Meyer gets her first 2, and it's a 5-3 Panther lead. 4:43 left, first quarter. Abby Marzina with it, looking for help outside the three-point arc. Sarah Price playing way out. What's she doing out there? Oh, and a tremendous block by Sarah Price. Allison Delicari down the lane, up and off the glass, and in another fast break, and it's an Allison Delicari two-pointer. Sarah Price at 6'2" is one of those where you're not forget about an inside game. It's got the Panthers have a tremendous height advantage tonight over the Highlanders. That's a personal foul. Allison Delicari with her second. Little reach-in foul, her second team foul. Delicari to the bench. And number 14, Alex Prunzik checks in. The ball batted away. Lindsay Meyer with it. Quickly to the forecourt again. Right down the lane, up and off the glass, and fouled on the way. It's a blocking foul. Now let's see if it's a two-shot foul. It is a two-shot foul. Lindsay Meyer will stride to the line. That foul is on number 22, Anna Lucarelli, her second. Second Baldwin team foul. Lindsay Meyer shoots two. First one back of the rim, no good. She'll get a second.
The line for St. Clair, number 15, Lindsay Meyer.
Second one rattles around and home. 3 points now for Lindsay Meyer. And it's an 8-3 Panther lead. Halfway through the first quarter now. 4 minutes gone. On the drive. Oh, a nice little runner by number 12, Emily Hilgartner. I missed that substitution. But she's on the floor now. Half court pressing defense by Baldwin. Because that's what they're trying to do is double team in the corners. Cassie Kartsonis out front, and Baldwin double teaming the ball. Prunzik drives through it. Sarah Price with a rebound. Off the glass, no good. Baldwin with the rebound. And it looks like Sarah Price with the pushing foul. That should be her first. 3 team fouls now for the Panthers. Checking in for the Panthers, number 10, Casey Bakeza. Sarah Price takes a quick break. She'll be back. Casey, a junior. Off Lindsay Meyer, out of bounds. Ball stays with the Highlanders. Right here in front of the home crowd. Number 34 on the inbound. That's Morgan Altavilla, the freshman. Anna Lucarelli with it right down the lane and blocked and grabbed away, snatched away by Alex Prunzik. Panthers again quickly to the forecourt, up for the layup off the glass. No good. Baldwin with the rebound. End-to-end action here. The Panthers not waiting for anybody. They are hustling the ball into the forecourt, especially after a rebound or a turnover. And there's another turnover right there, and zip the Panthers go in those white jerseys right to left. Marley McClintock with it, gives it off to Prunzik. From the baseline, Lindsay Meyer. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by St. Clair's Marley McClintock. And she was jumped on by somebody. That'll be a non-shooting foul. Morgan Altavilla with the foul. Number 22, Emily Rocco, the sophomore, checks in for the Panthers. Casey Bakeza gathers the ball in on the inbounds. Cassie Kartsonis over to Emily Rocco, who brings it back to Lindsay Meyer. Casey Bakeza underneath. Little turn move. Oh, she got whacked on her way to the bucket. That will be a shooting foul. Panthers aggressively taking the ball to the hoop here, and it's paying off. Whoa, and that's the third personal for Anna Lucarelli, number 22. Casey Bakeza shooting two. First one, a little short, off the rim, no good. Casey will get a second. Rattles in, and Casey Bakeza in the scorebook now. 9-5, 4-point Panther lead. 2:15 to go, first quarter, and for three. That is Abby Marzina, a sophomore. And the Highlanders now within one. Panthers doing well to beat that corner trap. Ball knocked away. Should belong to the St. Clair. It does. Still belongs to St. Clair. Batted away by Baldwin. It'll be Lindsey Meyer under the Panthers hoop. Casey Bacchesa gathers it all in. And we set up the offense now. Emily Rocco to the hoop. And she's the victim of a pushing foul. Well, Baldwin piling them up now. That'll be the 5th team foul.
Baldwin foul, number 5, Abby Marzino.
Abby Marzino with the foul, her first, but 5 team fouls now for Baldwin. They are playing aggressive defense, but those fouls may catch up with them. Cassie Kartsonis.
23, Cassandra Kartsonis.
Her second 3, 6 points for Cassie in a 12-8 Panther lead. 1:35 left. Batted out of bounds by the Panthers. Ball stays with the Highlanders. Emily Hillgartner on the timeout called.
30-second timeout for St. Clair.
And gives us a chance. That timeout's taken by St. Clair. Their first, a 30-second timeout. To do a little recap here, because this action has been headed back and forth. 4 scores in the books for the Panthers so far. Cassie Kartsonis with 2 threes for 6 total points. Lindsey Meyer, a 2-point bucket of 1 of 2 from the line for 3. Allison Delicari, number 4, she's got a 2-point bucket. And Casey Bacchesa, 1 of 2 from the line for her. That all adds up to 8. Or 12 rather. It's a 4-point Panther lead. 12-8. Minute and a half to go here in this first quarter in this 6A Section 2 contest. This one counts in the standings. Panthers in that upper half, and now it gets serious here in the month of January when girls basketball really piles in the games. 3 games this week for the Panthers. This is only the first one. The inbound stolen away by Casey Bacchesa. Down she goes. Oh, loses it, gathers it back in. Gives it back out, and 2 points for Alex Prunzik. 5 scores in the books now for the Panthers, and it's 14-8 6-point lead. Off the steal and the quick hustle down the court. Morgan Altavilla gives it up. Underneath. Travel is the call. Well, it could have easily been a body foul, but Abby Marzina takes the extra shuffle step. Turnover gives the ball right back to the Panthers with that 6-point lead, and now 1:05 left. First quarter. Casey Bacchesa out front. Emily Rocco on the far side. 4-3. Down it goes again. Cassie Kartsonis. Yoy. 3 threes for Cassie. And a 17-8 9-point Panther lead. Down the lane it goes, and somebody grabbed somebody on the way by. It's number 21, Lexi Bartsonis.
21, Lexi.
She'll get to shoot 2, and the foul is on Casey Bacchesa for the Panthers, her first. 4 Panther team fouls. First one is up, and nothing but net. That counts. 4 points now for Lexi. Second one also good. 5 points now for Lexi. Panthers with the ball down the lane on the baseline. Lindsey Meyer tries it just off the rim, and looks like another Baldwin foul. My goodness. That one over the back on the rebound.
Baldwin's number 21,
Lexi Barnautis gets that one. 6 team fouls on the next one, sends the Panthers to the free throw line for the entire second quarter. Casey Bacchesa with a nice little left-hand spin move. Rattles off no good. 14 seconds left. Baldwin with the ball in the forecourt. They pull up, start the offense again. 7 seconds now down the lane, and up and off the glass. No good. Rebound to Baldwin. That one's up and in on the putback. Lexi Barnautis. And the first quarter ends in a fast pace. End-to-end first quarter. The Upper St. Clair Panthers end up with the lead at 17-12. Cassie Cartsonis leading all Panther scores with 9 now on 3 gorgeous three-point shots. Lindsay Meyer with 2, Allison Delacari. Lindsay Meyer with 3, rather. Allison Delacari with 2. Casey Bekeza 1 of 2 from the line. No real foul trouble to think about here. Allison Delacari with 2. Sarah Price with 1. And number 10, Casey Bekeza with 1. 14 fouls for the Panthers. For the Baldwin Highlanders, Lexi Barnautis leading the way with 7. A 3, a 2, and a 2 of 2 from the line. You pretty much name it, she scored that way. 3 for Abby Marzina, number 5, and 2 for number 12, Emily Hillgardner. But the real trouble for Baldwin is with number 22, Anna Lucarelli. The sophomore has 3 personal fouls, and Baldwin has 6 team fouls. So that means we could slow down this pace a little bit with free throws if this should keep up. Meanwhile, things looking pretty good for Coach Pete Sirio's Upper St. Clair Panthers. Sarah Price checks back in, the starting center. And it's other than that, it's the same 5 we had on the floor. A few minutes ago, Emily Rocco is out. Alex Prunzik stays in. And Baldwin has the ball to start the second quarter. Stolen away by Marley McClintock. Zipping the ball into the forecourt. McClintock with the left hand for 3, and Marley in the scorebook for her first 3, and the lead is 8 now at 20-12. Baldwin with it. Morgan Altavilla with it, looking to get past the St. Clair defense. Right down the lane, up and off the glass, no good. Sarah Price with a rebound, gets it out to Alex Prunzik. Quickly again into the forecourt. Sarah Price down low, gets it out to Lindsay Meyer for 3. Just off the rim, no good. Off of a St. Clair, and he must be Cassie Cartsonis, knee out of bounds. It'll be Highlander ball, and now checking for the Panthers, number 3, junior Sarah Steve, giving number 15, Lindsay Meyer, a quick break. And for Baldwin, it'll be Abby Marzina on the inbound against Sarah Steve. Nina Donjelli with it into the forecourt. Down low, stolen away by Alex Prunzik. Back in the forecourt on the offense. Holly McClintock looking for some help. Finds Sarah Steve. Alex Prunzik with the weave out front. Down low to the pass was, wow, hard to believe, but it was too high for Sarah Price. She had a hard time bringing that thing down. And it belongs to Baldwin. On the drive, a little runner is good for number 34, Morgan Altavilla. Now the Panthers slowing it down just a bit. Alex Prunzik into the forecourt. As Baldwin not double teaming in the corners now, hanging that defense back in the man-to-man format. Sarah Price way out front for 3, no good. Molly McClintock gets her own rebound. Underneath the Sarah Steve, up off the glass, no good. Baldwin with a rebound. Lexi Barnautis has it. Oh, gives it away. Cassie Cartsonis with it. Spin move up off the glass and off, no good. Sarah Steve, the putback, no good. Another offensive rebound. Cassie Cartsonis with it. Sarah Price underneath with the lay-in, and Sarah Price with her first 2. 3 offensive rebounds for the Panthers. Kept that one alive, and it's a 22-14 8-point Panther lead. 2.5 minutes gone, second quarter. Yeah, that was a walk. Good defense played by Alex Prunzik to get her hand on the ball and not on an arm. That turnover gives the ball to the Panthers. And it looks like a 30-second timeout called by the Highlanders. So things have not slowed down here. The Panthers now with an 8-point lead. It matches their largest of the evening so far. 22-14. Panthers have scored 2 buckets so far this quarter. Marley McClintock with a gorgeous three-pointer to start off the scoring. Sarah Price with that layup just now. A 3 is all that Baldwin has so far. Morgan Altavilla, the freshman, number 34, with that. So let's have a look and see how the Panthers line up out of this timeout. No changes. Same 5 that went into the timeout come out of it. It will be Panther ball. Moving right to left. Alex Prunzik with it. Easy does it. As ahead to the forecourt. Sarah Price out high, helping out. Underneath to Sarah Steve. Back out to Sarah Price. Marley McClintock now with it. Sarah Price will not shoot from out there. She's there to help get that ball movement going. Underneath. There's Sarah Price for the easy layup. Play number 1. 4 points now for Sarah, and it's a double-digit lead, largest of the night. 24-14 Panthers. And Sarah Price with the quick hands, held ball. Possession arrow goes the Panthers' way, and checking in for Baldwin, number 52. Jenna Lutz. Giving Nina Dungili a quick break. 10-point lead Panthers. 4.5 minutes to go in the first half. Sarah Steve with it. Marlon McClintock on the far side. Baldwin is still playing some voracious defense here. Sarah Price underneath again, off the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, back up it goes and in. Sarah Price 6 now, and a 12-point Panther lead, 26-14. Abby Marzina with it outside the three-point arc for Baldwin. Morgan Altavilla, the freshman. Halfway through this second quarter now, 4 minutes left. Emily Hillgartner has it. Abby Marzina now outside the three-point arc, drives toward the lane. And another traveling call. Now, some of that's good Panther defense. Some of it is just maybe youth showing itself here, but so the Panthers get another turnover. Lindsay Meyer checks back in, number 15, and it'll be Marley McClintock. Sarah Price is out. Casey Bacchesa, sorry, that's a little hard to say. Sorry, Casey. Casey Bacchesa checks in to give Sarah Price a break. Lindsay Meyer on the far side. Marlon McClintock here on the baseline. Sarah Steve, too long, air ball, didn't catch anything, and that time it's a little habeas corpus on the part of the Panthers. I think that'll be on Lindsay Meyer. From where I was sitting, indeed, that's Lindsay Meyer. Lindsay's first, 5th team foul. Now, so far, Baldwin has been foul-free in this quarter, so the Panthers have not gotten those trips to the line I thought they might get based on what was going on in the first quarter. A nice, nifty pass underneath. My goodness. That was a good play, and Morgan Altavilla with her second bucket has all 5 Baldwin points here in this second quarter. 26-16, 10-point Panther lead. Casey Bacchesa. There's the pushing foul. That's team foul number 7. That should send Sarah Steve to the line shooting 1-1.
Seven fouls, it's 1-1. At the line, Sarah Steve.
Jenna Lutz picked up that personal foul for Baldwin, and it'll be Sarah Steve at the line, shooting 1-1 for the Panthers. First one off the rim, no good, rebounded. And well, the Panthers double teaming the ball. And Morgan Altavilla ends up on the floor. That's a non-shooting foul. Marlon McClintock picks that one up. That's 16 fouls for the Panthers now. Their next foul, and Baldwin will be shooting free throws. But right now the Panthers with some full court pressure. You don't often see that out of the Panthers. Pressuring that inbound. For three, and down it goes. My goodness. Lexi Barnautis. 10 points now for Lexi. Marlon McClintock for three. Off the backboard, no good. She did not hit rim, and that is Lexi Barnautis with the rebound. 2:18 left. First half. Underneath. And another traveling violation. Well, the Baldwin Highlanders seem to have a little case of happy feet here. Lots of traveling violations. They need to be working on the jump stop in practice this week. Meanwhile, number 23 for St. Clair, Cassie Cartsonis checks back in, as does Sarah Price. So it's Sarah Price and Casey Bakeza on the floor at the same time. Yeah, be careful not to get trapped in those corners. Cartsonis for three. Down it goes. Cassie Cartsonis fresh off the bench with the hot hand. Her fourth three, and the lead's back to 10 at 29-19. That one for three. No good. Nothing but air. Sarah Price the rebound. Marlon McClintock bringing the ball into the forecourt. Lindsay Meyer tries a three. Front of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's what you do, kids. Follow your own rebound. Cartsonis long. Sarah Price. The put back. 8 points now for Sarah Price, and it's a 31-19. 12-point Panther lead, 1:25 left first half. Emily Hill-Gardner with the ball against the Sarah Price defense. No good off of, thought that was off a Baldwin hand, but apparently somebody from St. Clair touched it last. Well, Pete Serio thinks the same thing. That went off a Baldwin hand, but oh well. Highlander ball under their own bucket. Lexi Barnautis with it on the inbound. Gets it right back. Marlon McClintock with the defense. Emily Hill-Gardner with it, brings it out. Anna Lucarelli, they're playing with 3 personal fouls. Oh, and she gets one of her own.
Taking the bucket is number 22 for Baldwin.
Cassie Cartsonis with the personal foul. That is 17 fouls now for the Panthers, but it's a 2-shot foul anyway. Anna Lucarelli strides to the line, shooting 2. First one up and good. Her first point.
St. Clair's number 23, Cassandra Cartsonis.
Lucarelli with a second. Also good. She's got 2 points. Number 15 checks back in, Nina Dongili for Baldwin, and Lucarelli to the bench, preserving those 3 personal fouls she's got. 1 minute to go in the first half of tonight's contest. 10-point lead for the Panthers, 31-21. Down low, Sarah Price with a turnaround, up and in it goes. With that left hand, 10 points this quarter for Sarah Price in a 12-point Panther lead, back at 33-21, 35 seconds left. Baldwin with it, down the lane. Oh, and a double dribble, yeah. Emily Hill-Gardner was counting on the drive and dish. And St. Clair filled up that passing lane, and Emily had to double clutch that ball, and that ends up in a double dribble. Turnover for the Panthers with 32 seconds to go. Probably Panthers will hold for the final shot. They do that a lot. We shall soon see. All will soon be revealed. Alex Punzik back out. Yes, Panthers will be using up some time here. 20 seconds now. Lindsay Meyer with it. No one guarding her. She can stay out there as long as she wants. Until she's guarded, then she has to cross into the forecourt. Down low. Cross to Alex Prunzik for 3. Down it goes, Alex Prunzik. My goodness. The Panthers cranking on all cylinders. a tremendous quarter and a halftime score. The Panthers lead 36-21 over the Baldwin Highlanders. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the second half. You're watching the Upper St. Clair Sports Network. We're back. It's time for the second half. Without the horn, we'll hold on. Yeah. Incidental horn. I thought we were all ready to go. We were not. Anyway, Kevin McGahee's my name. Kerry Hughes behind the camera, and we're set for the second half of tonight's contest. I'm surprised I have any breath left. That was a fast-paced first half. Panthers lead, as you saw if you were watching, 36-21. Possession belongs to the Baldwin Highlanders this time. They're playing right to left now in the second half. Alexi Barnardus with it, gives it up to Anna Lucarelli, who's playing with 3 personal fouls. Holy smokes. That's what happens when you try to drive into Sarah Price. That was Abby Marzina, who just drove into the Sarah Price wall, but she does pick up a personal foul. She doesn't. Cassie Kartsonis picks up the personal foul. That's her first team foul. And it is Nina Dongili shooting 2, misses the first one. Nina gets a second free throw. Rim, no good. Cassie Kartsonis with a rebound, dribbles out of trouble, triple teamed in the backcourt. And no foul there. But she successfully gets the ball into the forecourt. The Panthers can set up the offense now. Underneath, Sarah Price. Not fouled and missed the layup. Panthers come the other way, or Baldwin comes the other way now. Right down the lane, up and off the glass. Niftily done by Morgan Altavilla. 7 points for Morgan. Cassie Kartsonis, 4-3, down it goes. 5 for Cassie Kartsonis. Draining the threes. 39-23, 16-point Panther lead. There's a 3 attempt by Baldwin, and that one's good. Abby Marzina throws that one down. 30-second timeout called by the Highlanders. That's their second. 3 of those left. And looks like we're going to pick up right where we left off with a furious end-to-end battle here. Panthers with a 13-point lead, 39-26. 2 buckets so far this half for Baldwin. Abby Marzina with a 3. Morgan Altavilla, number 34, with a 2. And Cassie Kartsonis with 3, number 5 for her. 15 points now in the books for Cassie. Same 5. Kartsonis, Delicari, McClintock, Meyer, and Price. Allison Delicari with it. Lindsay Meyer on the near side goes to the far side to Marley McClintock. That's so you don't get trapped. Oh my. Lindsay Meyer with a 3. 6 points now for Lindsay and a 16-point Panther lead, 42-26. Lucarelli into the lane, does not make it. Who's got the rebound? Cassie Kartsonis comes away with it. Hustling forward to Lindsay Meyer. Up off the glass. She was hacked on the way to the bucket. She'll be shooting 2. Let's see who's tagged with that foul. It's Morgan Altavilla, the freshman, her second. First team foul and 2 shots for Lindsay Meyer. First one up and good. 7 points now for Lindsay. She's 2 of 3 from the line. Substitution. And Jenna Lutz checks back in for Baldwin. Nina Dongili to the bench. Lindsay Meyer up for her second free throw. Rattles in and out, no good. But the offensive rebound. Holy smokes, and up it goes. My goodness, Cassie Kartsonis hammered to the floor. And about to try for the old-fashioned three-point play. Jenna Lutz with her second team foul. And Cassie converts the three-point play. 18 now for Cassie Kartsonis, and a 20-point Panther lead at 46-26. Baldwin with it now in the forecourt. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. And Lucarelli has it. She puts from about 16 feet. Rim no good. Sarah Price the rebound. Gets it off to Allison Delicari. Here we come again. Lindsay Meyer to the forecourt. Skip pass. Not quite enough. Knocked out of bounds into the St. Clair bench by Anna Lucarelli. Pete Serio's got to like what he sees tonight. Good outside shooting. Good defense. Sarah Price underneath. Well, all over her back. Oh, Sarah Price called for the offensive foul with Jenna Lutz draped all over her. What was Sarah supposed to do, do you suppose? My goodness. Jeeps. Stolen away. Lindsay Meyer has it. Hustling down the floor, and she is fouled on the way to the hoop by Abby Marzina, the sophomore, number 5. Lindsay Meyer at the line, shooting 2 more.
Number 5, Abby Marzina.
Off the rim, no good. Lindsay she'll get a second. Down it goes. Baldwin with it now. And Lucarelli outside the three-point arc. Man-to-man St. Clair defense. Down the lane, and another traveling violation. More Happy Feet. That will get cured. I'm sure the Baldwin coach is going to work on that in practice. Work on that jump stop and keeping 1 foot planted. 47-26. The Panthers lead. 3 minutes gone now. Third quarter. Marley McClintock, rim no good. Sarah Price the rebound. She's fouled, and up it goes. Well, there's a little bit of payback. Sarah Price now with a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. That's on Jenna Lutz. Her third now. She's got 3, and Lucarelli has 3 for Baldwin. And Sarah Price at the line, shooting 1. Rim no good. Lindsay Meyer with a rebound. Nice tap out by Marley McClintock to make that one possible. Kartsonis drives the lane off the glass. Oh, I thought it was too hard, but in it goes. 20 points now for Cassie Kartsonis. Baldwin now to the forecourt. Anna Lucarelli gives it off to Morgan Altavilla into the lane. Blocked by Sarah Price. Well, they keep trying that, and Lindsay Meyer comes up just short. Who's got the rebound? Kartsonis puts it up, and she's fouled.
On the line for St. Clair is Cassie Kartsonis.
Nina Dongili, number 15, the sophomore, picks up the foul for Baldwin. 5 team fouls now for Baldwin, just like in the first half, where they picked up 6 quick ones in the first quarter. Baldwin 5 quick ones here in the third quarter. Cassie misses the first one. She'll get a second. Casey Bekazin, number 10, and number 14, Alex Prunzik checking in for the Panthers. Sarah Price and Lindsay Meyer will get a quick rest. Kartsonis, 1 more free throw. Rim, no good. Rebounded by Alexi Barnautis. Lucarelli zipping the ball in the forecourt. Up and rim, no good. Allison Delicari comes away with it. Panthers are not slowing down here, not chewing up clock. 4:10 to go now, third quarter. From the baseline, Alex Prunzik just short. Oh, Casey Bekeza had it, went right through her fingers. Would have had an easy putback. Halfway through the third quarter now. For 3, Lucarelli, up and down it goes.
Number 22.
5 points for Anna Lucarelli. Allison Delicari with it to Cassie Kartsonis. Oh, underneath too many Baldwin hands. Good thought. But the pass a little behind Marley McClintock. Baldwin comes away with it. Another 3-point attempt. Way too long, nothing but air, but it's off Casey Bakeza's hands. Baldwin ball. Back for the Panthers, number 22, Emily Rocco. Marley McClintock getting a quick break. Underneath, in it goes to Lucarelli, has it. Driving toward the lane, pulls up from 12. Rim no good, Casey Bakeza with a rebound. Over to Alex Brunzik, and the Panthers once again quickly into the forecourt. Kartsonis for 3. Oh, she finally missed one. Rebounded by Emily Hilgardner for Baldwin. She locates Lucarelli from the far side off the rim, no good, but the offensive rebound by Nina Dongili for the Highlanders.
On the line for Baldwin is number 15, Nina Dongili. Foul for St. Clair is on number 22.
Emily Rocco
Emily Rocco.
with the St. Clair foul, only the second team foul, but Nina Dongili shoots 2. First one a little long, no good. She'll get a second. Second one also long, rebounded by Casey Bakeza. 0 for 4 from the line for Nina Dongili. Panthers quickly, here we go. There, Casey Bakeza, she got grabbed on the way down the line. See if it is a shooting foul, so Casey Bakeza will be at the line shooting 2.
Cassie Bakeza taking 2 shots.
That one's on Lexi Barnautis.
Lexi Bernardis.
2 shots for Casey Bakeza. First one, good, just snuck over the rim. And Casey gets one more. Up after a substitution, Lindsay Meyer back in. Cassie Kartsonis rather out. Just under 3 minutes left, third quarter. Second one off the rim, no good. A little flat. 2 of 4 from the line for Casey Bakeza. 52-29, 23-point Panther lead. Almost stolen away, but hoisted up and air ball. Casey Bakeza with a rebound. Out to Lindsay Meyer. Right down the lane, up and off the glass and in. Lindsay Meyer.
15, Lindsay Meyer.
Niftily done. 10 points for Lindsay Meyer now. Also 4-3 from the baseline. Rim no good. Over the head of Emily Rocco. Back up off the rim, no good. Another offensive rebound. A scrum in the lane. Who's got it now? Lindsay Meyer comes away with it for the Panthers, leaving 2 Baldwin players in her wake. Emily Rocco skips the pass. Allison Delicari. Lindsay Meyer from the baseline. Rim no good. Tapped up, but I think that'll be Casey Bakeza over the back. Let's see. Indeed, Casey Bakeza.
St. Clair fouls on number 10, Casey.
Her second. 3 team fouls. Sarah Steve checks in, number 3 for the Panthers. Allison Delicari gets a quick break, and it's Baldwin ball. Anna Lucarelli across the timeline. Panthers still with that man-to-man defense. Lucarelli looking for some more. She picked up her dribble without a plan. Now, youngsters, if you're watching, that dribble is precious. Don't give it up unless you got a plan. That'll be a 2-shot foul. Let's see who that's on.
Baldwin's number 12, Emily Hilgardner.
Panther foul is on Casey Bakeza again. 3 on her now. First one up, back of the rim, no good.
Number 10, Casey Bakeza.
Emily Hilgardner at the line, missed the first one. She'll get a second. That one is good. 1 of 2 from the line. 3 points now for Emily. Oh, seems to have been a violation. Off the rim, no good. Lindsay Meyer with the rebound. Avoiding that double team. Once again, 1:35 left, third quarter. 54-30 Panthers. 24-point lead. Underneath, Sarah Steve with it. Casey Bickay's on the drive, off the glass. Just off, she gets her own rebound and the putback. Good by Casey Bacchesa. It's hard to say. Underneath, blocked by Casey Bacchesa at both ends of the floor now. And that should be a backcourt violation. Oh, but the Panthers pick it up. It's a held ball, possession arrow the Panthers' way. That would have been a backcourt violation. But Sarah Steve dove after it, hoping to get to that ball, but the Panthers end up with the ball either way. Lindsay Meyer on the inbound, just under a minute to play, third quarter. Alex Prunzik with it in the backcourt. Lindsay Meyer underneath, Casey Bacchese just off her hands. Baldwin comes away with it, and Sarah Steve will pick up her first foul. Kind of an unnecessary foul. It's now the 5th team foul for the Panthers, but it's a non-shooting foul. For the Panthers, checking in number 20, Bella Goldman, a senior on the floor now. Alex Prunzik with the break. 52 seconds left, third quarter. Looks like a pushing foul. That would, I believe, on Lindsay Meyer, her second. Both teams with 6 team fouls now. Well, they're starting to call it close now. That's a holding foul on the Panthers. It'll be 1-1. Who's the foul? It's on Bella Goldman, her first. 7 team fouls now for the Panthers. Emily Hillgardner with the free throw. She makes the first. 4 points now for Emily. Second one also good. 3 of 4 tonight from the line for Emily. 36 seconds. Panthers likely will hold for the last shot with a 24-point lead. 56-32. Goldman with it. Comes back out front. Lindsay Meyer has it. Baldwin not double teaming the ball. Skips it over. On the baseline, Sarah Steve. Casey Bacchese off the glass and in. Casey Bacchese, the little spin move. 6 points now for Casey. 58-32, 26-point Panther lead. 3 seconds left. 2, 1, 4, 3. Lucarelli comes up short. And it's another, wow, another fast-paced quarter. I'm out of breath already, and the Panthers with another tremendous quarter. That one, a 22-point quarter. It's 58 for the Panthers, 32 for the Highlanders. It was a fantastic quarter for Cassie Kartsonis. 8 points for her in the quarter, 20 in the game so far. After only 3 quarters. 10 now for Lindsay Meyer. 12 for Sarah Price. on 6 2-point buckets on that play number 1 underneath. 5 points on number 14, Alex Prunzik. 5 points for Casey Bakeza. 2 2-point buckets and 1 of 3 from the line. Two points for Allison Delicari. And where are we back to start the fourth quarter? Team fouls seem to be the situation now. Baldwin with 6, Panthers with 7. Both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus situation as we start this fourth quarter. Baldwin still in the purple, going right to left. The little pull-up jumper, and it goes in. Emily Hillgardner, 7 points now for Emily. .21 for the Panthers now on the floor. That's Molly James, a freshman. Number 43, also Abby John, a sophomore. Panthers have some height. It's the first time we've seen those two on the floor. They're both 6-footers, but have not had a chance to play yet. Oh, underneath. Little swing move. Oh, off the glass, no good, and over the back by Abby John. Should be a bonus free throw situation for the Highlanders. Panthers got to be careful now. At the line, shooting 1-1, Morgan Altavilla. The Baldwin freshman. First one is up. And good. She'll get the second. Second one also good. Nothing but net there. And a timeout, a full timeout called by Baldwin. No scoring so far in this quarter for the Panthers. A 2-point bucket and 2 of 2 from the line so far for Baldwin. So they've caught up by 4, but still it's a 22-point Panther lead at 58-36. 20 points for Cassie Kartsonis. Let's see if she can't keep that up. Panthers, if we're lucky enough to come home with this one, will be 3-2 with a winning record in the conference, or in the section rather. That's a nice thing to have. It had been a struggle in the past for the Panthers, but so far Pete Serio seems to have a team together. We're making some serious progress here through the section. It'll be 4 consecutive Monday home games here for the Panthers as we get deeply into the season now in the quest to make the Whoopio playoffs. Let's see any changes. I don't see any changes for the Panthers. Nope. All 5 starters on the bench. The Panthers playing with Molly James will be bringing the ball in. Number 4. Oh, Allison Delicari, one of the starters, is in. Number 20, Bella Goldman on the floor. Number 3, Sarah Steve. And number 43, Abby John. Panthers with it. Abby John with it out front. Molly James gets it underneath, gets it right back out to Bella Goldman. Drives down the lane, up off the glass. Oh, and in Bella Goldman with a nice little runner. She's in the scorebook.
Izzy Goldman.
8 scores in the books for the Panthers. 60-36. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game from the baseline. It's a 2 if it goes. It is long and off. Yeah, it looks like off the knee of Abby John. So it'll be Baldwin ball under their own bucket. Lexi Barnardus on the inbound. Lucarelli, little spin around off the front of the rim, no good. Bella Goldman with it. Allison Delicari bringing the ball up the floor. Sarah Steve with it. Underneath, Abby John. Little turnaround and in it goes. Abby John. Very nice little move, and she's in the scorebook. Her first 2, 62-36. 2 minutes gone, fourth quarter, and blocking foul there. It looks like Anna Lucarelli will be going to the line, and who's the foul on?
Number 22 for Baldwin.
That foul is on Sarah Steve. Her second. First free throw, no good by Anna Lucarelli. She'll get the second. Second one is good. 6 points for Lucarelli. Allison Delicari taking her time getting to the timeline now. Baldwin double teaming the ball. Somebody's open for the Panthers. Who's it going to be? Bella Goldman with it, knocked away out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Panthers. Allison Delicari with it. Double teaming the ball. Yeah, don't get trapped there. Oh, knocked away. Gathered in by Anna Lucarelli down the lane, and she puts it up and off the rim, no good. And it's an offensive foul. Whoa, Allison Delicari taking one for the team. Holy smokes. Hope everybody's okay. But that is Anna Lucarelli's fourth personal foul. She's still on the floor in a 25-point game. Looks like she'll be there till the bitter end. Allison Delicari with the Panther ball. Good little spin move and a holding call. Let's see who that's on. The foul is on Nina Dongili for Baldwin, her second. 2 shots for Molly James, and she's in the scorebook. My goodness, has everybody scored? Emily Rocco may be the only one who hasn't scored for the Panthers yet tonight. She makes them both. Far side. Little runner, and down it goes. Nice little runner by Emily Hillgardner. 9 points for Emily. 3 minutes gone. Fourth quarter. Back of the rim, no good from Molly James. Baldwin with it into the forecourt. Morgan Altavilla from 4-3, and it's good. Anna Lucarelli. 9 points now for Anna for the game. 64-42, Panthers with a big lead. And 4 minutes and a half to spend here. Aaron pass, Baldwin comes away with it. That runner again, not so good this time, and who's got it? Knocked out of bounds off the knee of Abby John. It'll be Baldwin ball. Checking for the Highlanders, number 5, Abby Marzina, and for the Panthers, number 14, Alex Prunzik, and number 10, Casey Bakeza. Abby John to the bench, and Allison Delicari also with a break with 4:22 left to go. Tapped away by Alex Prunzik, and over the back, yeah, pushing foul. Yep. Now it's double bonus time. Panthers, every foul gives Baldwin 2 shots. It's Alex's first, but 10 team fouls now. First one comes up short from Lucarelli. She will get the second. That one rattles off the rim, backboard rim, and it's good. 10 points now for Lucarelli. Timeout called. Not much scoring for the Panthers this quarter.
Full timeout.
It's a full timeout for Baldwin. They've got 1 left, by the way. Not much scoring for the Panthers this quarter. Bella Goldman with a 2-pointer. Molly James, number 21, the freshman. She's 2 of 2 from the line. And the sophomore, number 43, Abby John, also with 2. That's only 6 points for the Panthers this quarter. Baldwin has had a bit of a coming out party here. Emily Hillgardner, number 12, with 2 2-point buckets. She's got 4 this quarter to make 9. Anna Lucarelli, the sophomore, 2 of 4 from the line and a 3. She's in double figures with 10 to lead all Baldwin scorers so far. And Morgan Altavilla, number 34, the freshman, 2 of 2 from the line this quarter for 9 points. Anna Lucarelli, number 22 for Baldwin, still in foul trouble with 4. Jenna Lutz not on the floor right now. She has 3, and then a host of players with 2. For the Panthers, Casey Bakese, if she's still on the floor, she has 3. And a bunch of players, 1, 2, 3, 6 players with 2 fouls each, but that's a lot of personal fouls. It'll be a free throw shooting contest maybe down the way here. We shall see how it goes. 64-43, Panthers with a good sizable lead. It'll be Panther ball coming left to right. Sarah Steve brings the ball in. Gives it up to Alex Prunzik. Nice ball control by the Panthers. Watch that double team out front. They will be coming. Bella Goldman. 4-3. Bella Goldman. Up and down it goes. 5 points for Bella. Panthers, I need to add up how many threes they've got today. That's been deadly shooting in my book. 67, 43 off the glass, runner no good, held ball. Possession arrow is Panthers' way. Casey Bakese in there fighting for that ball. Full court pressure by Baldwin now. Panthers have been able to handle it all night. Sarah Steve with it. Needing to get across that half-court line. Very nicely done. Bella Goldman in the forecourt underneath to Casey Bakese. Another scrum for the ball. Good ball work. Good hands by the Panthers. Bakese up for the layup.
Number 10, Casey Bakese.
Turning what looked like a messy play into a score for the Panthers. 69-43 now. 3:15 left in this Section 2 contest. Far side, Jenna Lutz. Rim no good. Yes, Bella Goldman does run it down, trapped in the corner. Alex Prunzik with it. Sarah Steve off the rim, no good. Jenna Lutz has it for the Highlanders, but batted out of bounds by Bella Goldman. Baldwin with it to the far side, outside the three-point arc, dribbling down the lane. And somebody reached in.
On the line for Baldwin.
Bella Goldman
Morgan Altavilla.
for her second.
Foul on St. Clair's number 20.
It'll be Morgan Altavilla at the line, shooting 2. She's already 2 for 2 from the line in this quarter. Make it 3 of 3. 10 points now for Morgan. Make it 11, and a crisp 4 of 4 from the line. Panthers with it. Bella Goldman now. Skipping it across. Sarah Steve with it. Into the forecourt it goes. Panthers have it. 2:35 left to go. Baldwin will double team the ball. Casey Bakese underneath. Little spin move. The up and under. Off the rim, no good. Anna Lucarelli with the ball and rebound off of a St. Clair leg and out of bounds. The ball belongs to the Highlanders. Into the forecourt, Lucarelli. Emily Hill-Gardner with it. Drives the lane, runs into the double team there. 4-3. Wow, a lovely swish. Morgan Altavilla. 14 points now for Morgan. Panthers still with a big 21-point lead, 69-48, under 2 minutes to go in the game. Batted out of bounds by Altavilla. Ball stays with the Panthers. Checking back in Number 43, Abby John. And number 11, Marley McClintock, back for the Panthers. Timeout, Baldwin, their 5th and final timeout. And that'll give us a chance to virtually wrap things up here with just under 2 minutes to go. Panthers with a 21-point lead at 69-48. Not on the floor right now, but Cassie Kartsonis has led all Panther scorers tonight with 20 big points. 5 threes, a couple of twos, and 1 of 3 from the line. A big scoring night for Cassie, and only 2 personal fouls to go with it. Sarah Price, 0-0. 6 of those lovely play number 1 layups. She's got 12 points in the books. Lindsay Meyer, the senior guard, number 15, 10 points. A 3, 2 twos, and 3 of 6 rather from the line. That makes up 10 points. 8 points for Casey Baceza. So far, she's still on the floor. She's got 3 twos and 2 of 3 from the line. Bella Goldman has 5. Allison Delicari got 2 in the first quarter. She's hanging there with 2. Marla McClintock with a 3 bomb for her. Alex Prunzik, the sophomore, number 14, with 5 points. And Abby John, who's on the floor right now, number 43, she's got a 2-point bucket. Right now it's Panther ball. Sarah Steve on the inbound. Out front to Marley McClintock. Baldwin double teaming the ball. He's got to get rid of it. She does. Bella Goldman underneath. Oh, over the head of Abby John. That's hard to do. Abby's 6'2". Get the ball over her head. Not an easy thing, but still the Panthers lead by 21 with 1:41 to go. It's Highlander ball. Morgan Altavilla gets it in. Anna Lucarelli across the timeline. The Panthers still in that man-to-man defense, have not played a zone all night long. Abby Marzina with it underneath. Little runner, no good. Sarah Steve with it. Held ball, and possession arrow goes Baldwin's way. And check it back in for the Panthers, Molly James, the 6-foot freshman. Out front, Lucarelli drives down the lane. Makes the little runner, and she was fouled.
2-point bucket for Anna Lucarelli for Baldwin. She's on the line for a bonus. Fouls on number 11, Marley McClintock.
Marla McClintock with a foul, her second, but we're in double bonus situation anyway. The free throw is missed. Molly James with the rebound, but the Panthers have to get the ball across the timeline in that face of that double team. Well done, Bella Goldman with it. She shoots, could have burned up some time, but it's off the rim, no good. Who's got it? Baldwin comes away with it, but it's another personal foul by another grabbing foul by the Panthers. Still, it's a free throw. Panthers need to be burning up time and not sending Baldwin to the free throw line right now, but so far the lead is still intact. Bella Goldman, her third personal foul. First one is missed. Second one also long. Who's got the rebound? Molly James, the rebound for the Panthers, and an over-the-back foul for her. She will get a chance to go to the free throw line.
At the line for St. Clair, number 21, Molly James.
Molly James, already 2 of 2 from the line. Make it 3 of 3. She'll get the bonus.
The foul was on number 15, Nina Joe.
And gets it. Wow, good technique, good result. 71-50, Panthers in a high-scoring game. Hope they can keep this up all season long. Under a minute to go now. 71-50, Baldwin with the ball, and Lucarelli out front. Abby Marzina with it, drives the lane, blocked out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Highlanders. Molly James with a nice block from behind without fouling. Underneath, it's Morgan Altavilla looking for help. Gets it in. 4-3. Rim no good. Couldn't see from here. That must have been off a St. Clair hand out of bounds. Baldwin with the ball. It's an Emily Hillgartner out front. Abby Marzina with it. 35 seconds to go now. Lucarelli hoists it back out. And on the way underneath, Marlon McClintock stolen away. Sarah Steve got the steal. Marlon McClintock came up with it. 23 seconds to go. This one is in the book. The only question is the final margin. Molly James with a nice left hand drive to the bucket. 8 seconds now. Runner no good. Up the rebound, back up and in. Nice little putback by Abby Marzina, and that will do it. My goodness. The final score, the Panthers 73. The Baldwin Highlanders 52 in a end-to-end high-scoring affair. I don't think I've seen one that high-scoring in many moons, but Cassie Kartsonis ends up being the high scorer with 20. Sarah Price with 12. Lindsay Meyer, number 15, with 10. 5 points for Alex Prunzik. 6 points for Molly James. 4 of 4 from the line and a 2-point bucket. 5 for Bella Goldman, the senior, number 20. 2 for Abby John and 2 for Allison Delacari. And I am just about out of breath. It's going to take me 2 days to recover from this. Well, everybody, we're sure glad you're with us on this Monday night in January. Kevin McGahey, my name. Kira Hughes behind the camera, and of course the production talents of Glen Ward and Upper St. Clair Cable 7. Lots more hoops to come this season. We hope you'll join us again right here on Upper St. Clair Cable 7 or Vimeo or wherever you found this match. Thanks once again for watching, everybody, and good night from the Upper St. Clair Sports Network.